5 creepy unsolved mysteries you've never heard about. So you're well aware of history's biggest enigmas. You know all about Amelia Earhart. You have your own theories about D.B. Cooper. You figured out what happened to all those missing socks. But do you know about these lesser-known yet equally creepy unsolved mysteries? Number 5. The Devil's Footprints. In February of 1855, the residents of Devon County in England woke up to a strange sight, a trail of hoof prints across the snow. They went on for over 100 miles, up to doors, across roofs, and over walls standing more than a dozen feet high. Some of the prints stopped right at residents' front doors, spooking them into staying inside. The marks were dubbed the Devil's Footprints, and despite plenty of theories as to who or what made them, a kangaroo that escaped from a zoo, hopping mice, frozen rain, they remain a mystery to this day. Number 4. The Phantom Barber. The story of the Phantom Barber is as bizarre as it is terrifying. He cut hair only at night, and only on Monday or Friday evenings, but the people on the other end of the scissors had no idea he was in their homes. In June 1942, residents of Pascagoula, Mississippi, were terrorized by a man who quietly slit a window screen, snuck inside, and chopped anything from a single lock to a full head of hair, mostly from the heads of little blonde girls. Though police thought they found a suspect when a man named William Dolan slit a windowed screen to attack a sleeping couple, he was never convicted of the Phantom Barber's crimes. The haircuts eventually came to an end, but the mystery lives on. Number 3. Urung Medan. What happened on the Urung Medan? In June 1947, several ships in the Strait of Malacca picked up distress messages from the Dutch freighter. The messages were alarming. All officers including captain are dead, lying in chart room and bridge. Possibly whole crew dead, followed by I die. When the crew of a nearby ship arrived to help, what they found was even more chilling. Every single member of the Urung Medan lay dead, eyes and mouths open. There was no blood, no signs of a struggle, and no explanation as to what happened. Despite theories like extraterrestrials and methane gas, what occurred aboard the Urung Medan remains a mystery to this day. Number 2. The Flannan Owl Lighthouse. What happened to the 3 lightkeepers of the Flannan Owl's lighthouse off the coast of northwestern Scotland? That was Captain James Harvey's question when he arrived to deliver a relief keeper to the lighthouse in 1900. None of the usual preparations at the landing dock were done, and when he got to the lighthouse, there was no one to be found. There have been plenty of theories about their disappearance: weather, murder, supernatural forces, and even more questions. Why would all 3 keepers have left, when at least one keeper was required to stay at all times? Why was one raincoat left behind? Did something strange compel all 3 to go out, one without a coat? And why did the lighthouse logbook include entries of severe storms, when none were reported? In the years following the strange disappearance, other keepers said they could hear voices screaming the names of the vanished keepers. Number 1. The Ghost Blimp. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary on August 16, 1942, when Lieutenant Ernest Cody and Ensign Charles Adams took flight aboard Navy blimp L-8 in search of Japanese submarines off the coast of San Francisco. Shortly after their departure, however, they spotted an oil slick near the Farallon Islands. Such slicks could mean a submarine lurked beneath the waters. The men decided to investigate, radioing just once during their flight. A few hours later, the blimp had drifted inland. It sideswept a house in Daly City before crashing down with no one inside. Nothing was found to be wrong with the blimp's radio or the engine, and none of the lifeboats or parachutes were missing. The blimp was repaired and continued to fly without incident until 1982. As for Cody and Adams, they were never heard from again.